Earlier today I was sitting there scrolling through my Facebook, and have subscribed to certain garage sale sites to see what pops up, and there was this ad. It was a sex ad, and the spirit told me to stop responding to such, and I was like, I don't, of course, I just normally just block it out. I don't worry about it, but I told my mom today, I was like, I'm just sick of this shit. I'm sick of this world, and I'm sick of the perversion in it. I'm just sick of the way things are. It's a disgusting place to be. And everything about it makes my fucking skin crawl. There's a reason why I don't have relationships. It's because I just got tired of dealing with perverts or dumbasses and I don't care what fucking gender. I just am attracted to, you know, I have some attraction to the male for some reason. But it doesn't matter their fucking gender. Ignorance abounds, sheep mentality, small mindedness. And, I'm like, I don't want to be one of those angry people that just, is angry all the fucking time. But I kind of feel it welling up in me. And, there's nothing I can do because the spirit, it's a spiritual thing. You can go and hit the flesh, and you can get thrown in jail, and you can make war against the material world, but it's the spirit. And it's also a mindset. It's the way this world was created. And I just, I'm like, it is not me. They keep on trying to convince me that it's me, like I'm just, running into myself, like there's different versions of myself. And I'm like, that's not who I am. And, I don't try to attach myself to others uh, connect with them. I don't want to be a part of a collective. And they keep on trying to convince me that I'm part of this collective. And I'm like, I don't even fucking like any of y'all. So, no, I'm not a part of a collective. Just because I have to share a space with other beings doesn't mean I'm part of a collective. I'm like, no, I don't buy into that shit because it's not me. I'm not a pervert. There's been a couple of people that I've had attraction to, and I so love them. One in particular, I so loved him. And, I was just attracted to him in all ways. Uh, it's just, I was disturbed by him because of his habits and who he was in, in mind and spirit. That disturbed me. And it disturbed me that I had such an attraction to him. It wasn't just physical. And I tried to tell him that because there's all these women that actually wanted him for his body and shit. And, and I couldn't understand it because I told him, I was like, I don't want you in that way. There it was a different kind of, connection. And I just couldn't get it through to him is that, they wanted him for his body or, his income or, and one time he said, that I put up with him because I like his money and dick. And I'm like, and yeah, the sex was incredible. But at the same time, it wasn't because of his dick or his money, because I've had money and I've had different dicks. It was just a connection. And, I feel his presence around me. And at the same time, it irritates me because of who he is. He's very mean and vindictive, manipulative. he is my opposite. You know, it's like if I had a dark side, that's what he would be. You know, always wanting ego and pride. Um, very lustful when I'm love and kind. He's not considerate, but he did do things for people to help them out, but it wasn't out of consideration. I think there are those out there that do for others simply because it makes them feel better about themselves. I do for others because of love, you know. Sure, it feels nice to do for others, but that's not what because I'd even help my enemy. It's like, oh, there's no stipulation or whatever. So, doing to others as you would have done unto you. I do for others because I know what it's like, know what it's like to be hungry, I know what it's like to be cold, know what it's like to walk in this world alone, to have nothing but trial after fucking trial. Know what it's like to eat fucking dirt over and over again. Even though you put your heart into it, I know what it's like to fail, to fall. You know, failing sucks, especially when you try so hard. I know what it's like to be around those that you can't put any faith or trust into, and you have to work with them even though you know they're not really for you. Know what it's like to have all the odds against you, and even though you try so hard, and and you see others, it works out for others just fine, and you try so hard, but for you, it's every step of the way, it's fucking excruciating. To get to that next level, it's excruciating. It doesn't happen easy, and I never understood why. I've never had anything fucking easy in this world. I've never had anything fucking handed to me. Like, even when I had my van, I got it without money, but I paid a price for it. I worked for it in a different way. Nothing's been handed to me. I just know what it's like. And I'm tired of it. I was telling my mom early because she likes to tell stories and she likes to be friendly with people. And I was like, stop that shit. I was like, be like granddad. My granddad, you know, he was cut and dry. His conversations was yep, nope, maybe. Look, when you sit there and you try to be friendly or friends with this world, it just drags on. And then you have all these people that are posers. They act like they're nice and shit when all they want is fucking money or they want a piece of you. I'm just tired of the bullshit. It's like, look, I know when somebody wants a piece of pie, but they're playing like they don't. They're being coy. Those people annoy the fuck out of me. Because they play like they're for you when they're not. And I can feel it all around me. All those smiling, nice faces are just plain coy.